We're going to go ahead and we're going to start right now with Ultimate PC builds. So right now we just started the stream, Andre. So thanks for joining, everyone. Right now I have Andre from Oracle Mods on the first episode of Ultimate PC builds. So
hello.
Yes, excited. So basically what Ultimate PC builds is, it is going to be like a stream session where I talk with the builders of some amazing PC builds. And we're just going to go ahead and chat over like webcam, or we're going to go ahead and do like an audio call, kind of like what we're doing right now. I have Andre right now on a speakerphone, just due to some of his headset issues. And we can also stream, or we can also chat live time with PC builders. So those are kind of the three options that we'll have. So if you're kind of a PC builder, that'll have you on in the future here. Just so you know, yeah, we can chat a webcam, we can chat over audio. If you don't have a webcam or don't feel uncomfortable in front of a camera, I totally understand. Kind of has, it's a big jump to go ahead and get in. And then we can also go ahead and chat over just real-time chat. So without further ado, this one's going to be kind of a shorter stream, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off with his amazing PC build called Project Castaway. And so this thing is looking sweet. So without further ado, Andre, you already said hi. So, and I think, so how did you come up with the name Oracle Mods?
As I said, a couple of beers at night, was bored, and
nice.
and yeah, it just came to me.
Doesn't all good things happen when you're probably like 12 beers deep? I think usually make good decisions.
Of course.
Nice. All right, cool. So you can see the Project Castaway. I think everyone's up and at them right now. So let me see here. So with this case, describe this build a little bit. Like kind of, well, first of all, tell who it's sponsored by, and kind of describe how this all came about, and how the sponsors basically sent you a case, and how you basically decided to come up and build this specific Project Castaway.
Okay, so the case is sponsored by a company called AZZA. The case is called the Cast. I came with the name, Castaway, because Cast is in the name.
Yeah, nice. Well, it's good. Nice.
Yeah. And it's also sponsored by Aorus, biggest sponsor I have, along with EK and Intel this time. I'm happy to actually gain their attention somehow.
Nice.
And the case itself is unique. It's probably my favorite looking case so far. Probably the only one without tempered glass, being the ATX size. It could use a ventilated front panel. Due to the airflow restrictions, it's not the best, even with a custom loop, but I haven't had the chance to fully test those temps yet, but I'm looking forward to getting to that.
Yeah, just taking a look at it, the first picture, there isn't any kind of like front air intake, is there? So what do you have on? No. What kind of fans? We're going to cycle through here and let's take a look, and we'll take a look to see. Oh man, that looks sweet. That looks amazing. Love it. But yeah, your custom loops are always like crazy. Like the bends that you have are always amazing.
I wanted to do it. I was trying to have fun this time, honestly. Everybody does 90-degree bends, 45-degree bends. I'm like, that's great and all, but let me do something different, more fun. Have fun with the loop. End of the day, it's your ability sits on your desk, regardless if how do you like the bends or don't like the bends.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like it. Because, yeah, typically, like, everyone kind of does the typical 90-degree. But your bends are always, like, you always have some crazy bends. Looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing your bends? Just by hand, or do you have, like a tool that you use?
No, all freehand.
Yeah, freehand. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's sweet.
I just go. Don't get me wrong. I had to do a couple of tries. I'm like, nobody's perfect getting it on, but came out the way I expected.
Nice.
I like all these.
Yeah, how many tubes you go through? Because nothing comes out perfect, especially with all those bends, and all of a sudden you screw one up, and then you got to scrap it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I want to say I went about maybe 15 to 20 tubes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
So
extra support for me, more tubes.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Also, looking at this picture too, obviously, you know, what stands out is the custom artwork. For you know, like one question, do you do your own artwork, or do you have someone that does artwork for you?
I reached out to a couple of artists on or people on Instagram sometimes, or digital. I forgot what the website was called, or DeviantArt sometimes.
Yeah.
Just hit them up and say, hey, you guys want to do some artwork for me, and just go from there. The guy that did this one, his name is I can't pronounce Archimedes. I can send you a link to his pictures if you need be. But yeah, he just did some work for me. It came out beautiful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then so
I vinyl wrapped. I put it on myself. Quite challenging, but it came out the way I expected.
yeah, I was gonna say, so it's vinyl wrap. So do you have like a vinyl printer?
Yeah, I go to a local shop. They print it out for me, and I just go home and put it on myself.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I looked into getting like one of those. So you can get a vinyl cutter. Those are
like a Cameo, I think, or Sharkio. I forgot if they call it one of those.
Yeah, you can get. Well, let's see here. So I looked into like when because I'm going to get more into like PC modding and stuff like that. And looking into like a vinyl cutter. Those are fairly affordable. I mean, well, I don't know, like 3, 4. It depends on what you get, like the bigger ones. But then you get a vinyl printer. Well, yeah, that's out of my league right there. They're extremely expensive. So you probably got to outsource that.
Yeah. So when I went to the shop, they have like it's probably maybe a 6x12 vinyl cutter. So
yeah, nice, dude.
Yeah.
That looks sick. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
And so, was there a theme for the artwork then? So you said Project Castaway. So what?
Demons.
Nice.
Japanese demons. I don't know.
Nice.
I was in a mood trying to do something cool. I'd never done a red and white build before, and my thing is I like to do a Japanese themed builds. You know, everybody can do anything they want. It's just that I don't see enough of these type of builds. That's just how I am.
No, I love it.
And if there are, I haven't seen them, but yeah, just going on my own style here.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it looks awesome. And then is that a GPU backplate that you got on there on top?
Oh, I vinyl wrapped the top of it. So that's Aorus 38 Xtreme Waterforce. I just vinyl wrapped the top of it.
Nice.
And the temps don't affect the vinyl wrap at all.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good. So how did you go about actually doing the water cool actually in here? Because planning, I know when you do water cooling, planning is the hardest part. When you get everything built and then you're going to step back and you're like, all right, how am I going to water cool this thing?
Honestly, I just
kind of winged it, or just kind of started
I
putting
just go with the flow, how I'm feeling, hey, let me do something crazy. I mean, like I said before, I don't want to do straight 90s and bends like that because they can get very boring. That's just my opinion. I mean, I could do 90s and do that all day, but it's just I want to do something unique and just out of the box and ordinary. And like I said, I just go with the flow.
Nice.
There's no other way I can put that.
Nice. Let's take a look at another one here. Yeah, so would you say the temps are decent? So what is the front then? So do you have the fans? Where are your fans at? So you got a radiator on the front.
AZZA fans in the front, 3 of them. So it has support for only a 360 millimeter radiator.
Yep, on the front.
And 120 in the rear, but I had no space for that. I didn't want to really take away from the aesthetic of the build,
Yeah. Yeah, because you got a 360 in the front, and then that's the only one, right? Or did you say there's another one?
Oh, no, it has support for 360 in the front.
Yeah, only a 360 in the front, so you only got that one. Okay, cool. That sounds good. That's good. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And you said it's AZZA? AZZA case?
AZZA or AZZA, yeah.
AZZA,
they want to
AZZA.
use their fans. They're pretty unique fans. I like how they look.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that rear fan, that's pretty thick. It's it's a thick boy. That's 3C fan. 3C thick. Let's see here once. And so, yeah, that's kind of a cool artwork.
And if you could look closely at the hinges, like I said, I'm still new to vinyl wrapping. I believe I overheated it a little bit, but it came out, like I said, came out the way I expected it to be.
Nice. Yeah, looks good, man.
If you look at some of the first pictures, you see how the cage opens up from the top and bottom hinges. And you go, when we get there.
I grabbed a couple. I can go through. I grabbed these ones, and then what I'm going to do, let me grab these other ones here. Hold on a second here. Let's do these ones. Let me do this one. Can you see that? All right, cool. So here's the other. Yep, here's the other pics. So you're using the i9 10850K, and then here's a picture of that case there.
It was a solid CPU so far after using it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet, huh? Nice. Did you do any stress testing with it?
Not yet. I haven't yet to do anything fun with it, but like I said, it's been sitting here. I've been working on other projects. I haven't had time to settle with this one yet.
Yeah, nice. So this is the case on its side or on the back. It's laying on the table on its back, whatever. So
I can't tell. It's still loading for me on Discord.
Oh, it is. So I love this motherboard too. What is it, the Gigabyte Aorus W480?
W480 board.
Nice.
I've yet to mess around with that. That's also their Designare memory. Also.
Nice.
But yeah, as you can see, it opens up on its hinges, and you can have it rotated to that orientation. That's the coolest thing I thought about the case. Just you can have it like that, it's sitting on your desk just fine.
Oh, really?
So yeah. And how it opens up.
That's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
Lots of ease of access, I would say.
Nice. Cool. All right, you guys have any other questions out there on this build? And then we'll try and jump into that second one, which is the Rokujo, or Rokujo? Rokujo.
Yeah, I got the name from a good friend of mine, probably one of Morris's VIP members. His name is ACU. He gave me the idea for it, so
nice.
Shout out to him for that.
Yeah, I've always had hard to find names for like PC builds and projects and stuff like that. So, all right.
So far, this was my favorite build and my last build for 2020, by the way.
Nice. So, no other questions out there. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Rokujo. Still butchering that. Jeez, Rokujo. Okay, let's start with this right here. All right. So this one, this shot. So, who sponsored this project? This build.
This project is sponsored by Sliger and EK and Aorus.
Nice. Because that's the Sliger. What is it? What case?
SV590 case.
Nice.
It's the first version of it.
There's some crazy bends in here too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I had fun with this one also.
And also, so describe this one. Like, what is it supposed to be? Like the artwork on the front, and then also you have cloth. And let's take a look at on the front, or what is that? The rear? Let's see here. That's the front.
Yeah, Brian, for the Discord, it's still not showing up, by the way.
Oh, okay. It's being slow. Or is it still not showing up at all, huh?
So what was your question?
Let me see. Hold on a sec. Let me share. There we go. How about that?
Oh, perfect.
You can see?
Yep, I can see it.
All right, cool. So describe what this on the front is supposed to be, like with the cloth.
With the cloth? Which picture? This one? Oh, just another vinyl wrap I did.
The vinyl wrap, but you have a cloth on the front. On the front, is it the front fans? Is that the front?
No, that's the rear.
That is the rear.
The radiator I put outside on the exterior of the case and wrapped it with a kimono.
Oh, nice.
Or, I forgot what you call it.
Nice.
Just wanted to wrap the radiator, so I was, like I said, I was bored.
Nice.
I wanted to do something unique, and it came out better than expected. I added the mask, added some cord around there. I was trying to do a little bit more because I was trying to get another build done and kind of, I don't want to say I didn't finish, but it's it's finished.
Nice.
In my eyes.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Appreciate it.
Cool. So this was a different artist who did this. So what was your thought on like the artwork here? Like what you wanted to envision, like what this
her Instagram name is Dead Seagull. She did a great job. I used some of her previous work because I like how it just spoke to me, I guess you want to say, but
yeah,
it was unique. I wanted to do something different, and that's also I vinyl wrapped the GPU right there. See on that side.
Let me go back.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like her face coming off or something like that.
Say what?
What is there, like the artwork of her face kind of coming or splitting
basically.
or coming off? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like I said, I want to do something different with these builds. I don't see enough certain themes I'm trying to see and do.
I know.
Nobody else has done yet.
I know. I love it.
Appreciate it. The cables are cable mod, by the way, in case anybody was wondering.
Yeah, definitely. Cablemod makes great cables. I only use them. I tried using, who was it? Some other cheap Amazon cable. I think with like my Halloween build, and they had it bend. They had like the one half of it longer than the other, expecting for the bend, but they had it wrong. So they had it. So basically, you had to. The way you plugged it in, you had it the other way around, and so it didn't work out. And that's why, you go. Cablemod makes great cables, and I'll always use Cablemod.
Definitely improved over the years. I still use MDPCX. I usually get my cables made by a good friend of mine from MD Sleeving. He has an Instagram. He uses nothing but MDPCX cables.
Yeah. Or
PET sleeving. Probably some of the most vibrant colors I've ever seen and the most UV reactive colors I've ever
Oh, really? Nice.
Expensive, but you pay for what you get in that aspect.
Yeah, definitely.
Cablemod is great also. If you want something quick and easy.
Yeah.
Gets the job done. These came out perfect.
And these ones, you didn't have them custom made to length, or did you?
No, I just ordered this off Amazon. These are the...
yeah, they come in the kit, right? The old, just the red kit.
Yeah, just the blow red, fully extended, fully sleeved cables.
Nice. Just so you guys know, too, we'll have all the components, all the links to all the components down in the video description, too, so you guys can take a look at everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so this one, how's the cooling on that? Because so this is the rear of the case.
Mm-hmm. The cooling and temps are fine. It's great. I have a 3900X in there, and the Velocity EK block cools it just fine.
Nice.
I'm using it for mostly content editing, and by far the most solid processor I've ever used. I haven't really had time. Like I said, I haven't had time to use that 10850K yet, but looking to test them both.
Nice. Yeah, the PC behind me, I got Cyberpunk behind me made, or the case modded by my boy who's on the chat right now, Jason fucking Hammersticks. I got the 3950 Ryzen 9 3950 in there, so I can't wait
Nice.
to I'll be using that for all my water cooling builds. And then I just recently picked up, I found 3090 at Best Buy. I actually got lucky and actually found one, but I was trying to go for a 3080, but those are sold out right away. So 3090 was still around, and blew way too much money on it, but whatever. So I was like, I needed to get a 30 series card, so I just
pay for what you get. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a beast, man. That thing it's a beast.
Cool. I'm waiting to get one. Gonna play a waiting game.
Yeah, I know. I wish scarcity wasn't. I mean, I wish things were more available, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I love
issues are an issue.
Yeah, I love EKWB products too. You use a lot of them. They sponsor you in all their builds too, pretty much Gigabyte and EK.
EK and Aorus, my two biggest sponsors.
Nice.
I'm always looking for more, but two biggest, probably my two only favorite brands, I would say.
Yeah. What other? Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Well, let's take a look at two builds. I can't wait to see more from you, Andre. Man, you got some cool stuff here.
Appreciate it. I always enjoyed your Black Panther build. That was by far my favorite, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, too bad I had to tear it apart for this Cyberpunk back here.
Unfortunately, that background with the wall, that was amazing, by the way. That was pure art.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, or actually I wonder if we were talking before I actually started the live stream, which is unfortunate, because I found out that you are actually an hour away from me. That is amazing. I'm in Denver or Lakewood, and you're in Colorado Springs.
Correct.
So you know what that means.
Yes.
There's going to be some. There's going to be some. Yes, there's going to be some sick collabs going on. So probably have you build the PC, and then I will probably build the setup around it. That would be pretty sweet. So
That works for me.
yes, dude, that would be awesome. So our friendship is only just beginning, Andre.
Oh yeah.
And then same with fucking Hammersticks too. We're gonna get with him too, and he's I think our next one. I don't know. I think we need to talk about Star Wars themed build. Jason,
Yeah, that's probably one of my next two. Actually, I'm doing a Mandalorian build.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Mandalorian. Actually, I just got this Mandalorian keycap on my keyboard
you
too.
showed me that earlier, right?
Yeah. So I got a Mandalorian keycap to start because I always wanted to, because I planned on doing a Mandalorian build too, or like a setup, and so this keycap came up from R Keys or something like that, and so that's my first of many Mandalorian build. Or so we'll have definitely a setup, so maybe we can collab on that. Also be collabing with Jason too. We also talked about how would you guys feel about a Wookiee themed PC?
Why not?
Can you imagine?
A lot of hair.
Yeah, a lot of hair on that PC. I don't know about the cooling. He may have to have some bald spots to allow the fans to kind of exhaust some things, or you might have to have a comb over on the Wookiee. I don't know, when he's not turned on. But when he's turned on, I don't think that that hair, is very good with cooling.
That's a bad idea. But you know how Colorado is, it's just dust everywhere.
Yeah. So he's saying he wants to do an all custom paint, no vinyl, fuzzy case. It's gonna be interesting if this actually happens. It's gonna be pretty funny. I was just joking. It was just like, hey, maybe we should do here's some thoughts or whatever. And I was like, and then of course you got to end it with a joke. Maybe a Wookiee too. Like when you turn it on, it actually does the Wookiee growl or the roar.
Yeah.
And then I think Jason was down for it. And I'm like, all right, let's see if this happens. It'd be kind of interesting build, huh? That'd be awesome. So yeah, definitely. This is only beginning, man. So yeah, I can't wait to get more into some modding and some PC case, some custom builds, and also what I would like. Obviously my whole business, whatever PC Battlestations, the whole setup themed setups. So yeah, I definitely will be excited to collaborate with you more in the future. So stay tuned for some more stuff from both of us and some other people, fucking Hammersticks, Jason, and also more stuff from myself. Also, this Ultimate PC Builds, kind of a live stream that we'll have. We're looking to do it more often. We'll see how I can get more people to come on in. I've been kind of contacting some more people, so hopefully this can be like a weekly stream, like every Monday night. It'd be kind of fun. So stay tuned.
I can recommend a few people.
Yeah, exactly. I know. There's actually on Twitter, I actually saw this one guy did a Voltron case for you 80s kids out there. He had like this whole Voltron castle toy back in the 80s. Yeah, and it looks sick, and so I pinged him, and so we'll see if we have him on. Also, Battle Rigs, Paul, if you know Instagram, Battle Rigs. I know Paul pretty good, or not good, whatever, but I chat with him on WhatsApp and stuff like that. So there's a couple people. We're going to have him on here soon. There's going to be some other ones. Fabio, that I think for those of you who follow me on Instagram, Fabio, which is Tech for Games or something like that. So I want to have him on too. He just built a sick computer too. All like custom everything. So yeah, definitely I want to keep this kind of like a weekly stream. So I'm excited for what's coming up. Before we end it, I know you got to take off, so let's go ahead and kind of wrap everything up. For those of you guys are in the chat and want to ask some questions real quick before we can get off, do so now. Or in the meantime, Andre, where can people find you?
You can mostly find me on Instagram. I'm pretty active there. Facebook, I'm still pretty active there. So.
Sweet. All of those links down in the video description. So take a look at Oracle Mods on Instagram, an amazing PC modder, and also take a look at Facebook. He's got a lot of great work out there. And yeah, I think if no one else has any questions, we'll let you get to it, and then we'll go ahead and we'll see you guys in the next stream. So no other questions? No? Well, cheers. For those of you who brought a drink to the stream, drink up.
Oh, cheers, brother. Thank you for having me on your stream. I hope to continue this.
Yes.
For the future.
Yep, the first time. You're the first one, and not the last time that you'll be on, I'm sure. So, actually, before we go, is there any other builds that you're planning right now that you can talk about?
So I'm planning a animating build, Aqua from Konosuba and The Mandalorian, and 02 from Darling and the Franks build. So I'm working on those 3 currently. Those 3 should be a blast, and that's probably it. Hopefully I can get my hands on Z590 real soon.
Sweet, yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, looking forward to those builds. All right, brother, we'll see you later. Let's go ahead. I don't think there's any other questions. So we're going to go ahead and call it, and we'll see you guys in the next stream. All right, guys.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
You too, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.